All right, peace and blessings, assalamu alaikum, shalom. Thank you, family, for watching this video today. And today we're going to talk about this video I saw where an Asian at a restaurant, he's the owner slash manager, and there was a black woman there at the counter, and they exchange words. And I'll have the video. I'll have the link to that video dropped in the description area so you can click on it and watch it. I saw it on Brother Water Sniper's channel. And so this sister was at the counter talking to the Asian, and she said something he didn't like. Took a drink, an alcoholic drink, and threw it all in her face. And so the next clip in the video, because you can see it's parsed together with 3 different videos to give you a full around story. The next clip shows the sister outside of the restaurant with a, pirate's eye patch and a gauze underneath it, explaining what happened inside the restaurant. She said this: she knew about the nail salons. She didn't think by going to a restaurant that same kind of treatment would still be there. She was under the impression, the illusion, that you only get the negative treatment from these Asians if you go to the nail salon, that it doesn't happen at other places, And I found that to be very interesting, but it also explains why our people don't see things in reality, right? There's a definite lack of knowledge. Now, if you remember, Jada Pinkett Smith had her round table about Asians, and I did a teaching on it, and we went frame by frame and broke that bad boy down. Well, the Asian that was on the red table, she explicitly said, it is the culture. It is the culture of Asians to dislike black people, to hate black people. This is their culture. And I think that the Asian lady name was Lisa Ling. She's on CNN or MSNBC, one of these news platforms. But she said it is their culture to hate black people. And this is what you got to understand. And this is the Asian telling it. And the niggas around the red table act like that part went over their head. Like they didn't hear what she just said. That it is their culture to hate you, to hate me, to mistreat us. It is their culture. That means it's ingrained in them. It's part of who they are. It's one of their identifying and unifying traits. Their culture. Their culture is what holds their society together. Their culture. It's a unifying trait to hate black people. And you want to act like you don't understand that? You dare that you want to walk around and not live in that reality just because they become friendly with you? that you think they're cool, you think they're down, you think they like you because you shucking and jiving, you giving them their money and they're talking like they really your friend. No, they the friend of the dollar bill that you got in your pocket. And they want to get it out of your pocket and into their pockets. They don't like you. They don't have no love for you. It's their culture to hate you. And you got to understand that. It is what it is. So she was saying she wasn't aware that Asian hatred carries into the restaurant business. See, we got to wake up. We got to wake up and be on key, be on point, because just like their hatred is a uniting message, it's a uniting culture, that they all think the same when it comes to you and me. We got to get on a united culture, a united way of thinking, that it all is the same when it applies to our people, when it applies to the enemies that we have. She further went on to say that he threw the drink in her face so carelessly, so easy, like it wasn't nothing, like he did it before. See, when you understand that their unifying message is, I don't give a shit about you, that you're less than a dog to me. When you understand their hatred and their desire to destroy you, you will be able to see them as they are. But you give them a pass. Because of what? Because of what? You don't want to be seen as the aggressor? You don't want to be seen as the uncivilized? You have been aggressed on every minute of your life. You've been aggressed on. This unifying principle of hate black people. White folks got it. And they taught you so thoroughly that you got it. You hate your black self because you've been taught that way by the enemy of God. And you carry on your hatred of your own self. And you leave the enemy off the hook. So you'll go kill and rob and steal from another victim. From another victim of the same enemy bastard that did you wrong. You got to realize that their unifying message is the hatred of us. So yeah, he threw the drink in her face like she wasn't shit. Talk to her like she ain't shit. So she was warning people, don't go there, because they don't like us. It ain't just the nail salon. It's in the food place too. Don't go there. Keep your family out of there. Keep them safe. Because she came face to face with that devil that she didn't think was the enemy. It is their culture. And you ain't gonna change their culture with your sick love of them. It's not gonna change their hatred of you. Has it changed? You've been loving this enemy. Has that changed the way that they deal with you? When you offer them love, and the God says, why? Why? I mean, just imagine the God, the Most High, saying, why? Why would you offer them love while they drive you out? Have you no sense at all? What is the God telling you? You don't love them. They're not worthy of your love. You're not justified in loving them. You're not justified. The next clip in the video, you see the Black Panther Party. She reached out to them. And this group, where the real tall big brother, light-skinned brother, that group that go to the stores and say, we're going to shut you down. You ain't making no more money. We close this down. We shutting you down. Went to him, his group. They walked in there. The Asian dude was standing there. And the brother goes to him, did you throw water? Did you throw a drink in her face? Yeah, I did it. That's what the Asian said. Yeah, I did it. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. And the big brother say, I want you arrested. I want you charged. And I want this place shut down. He making demands. I want you arrested. But you making a demand to the enemy who did it. So you think he gonna go arrest himself? Cause you show up? He called the police. Cause evidently they called him to say, I'm on my way. So he was waiting. He called the police and said, hey, these Black Panthers coming. I need y'all to be here. So he goes, makes some more statements to the Asian. I want you shut down. I want you arrested. Why you didn't show them the film? Why you didn't show them the camera? He said, I showed them the camera. But she was being disrespectful to me too. And he say, well, why was you the only one that got a ticket? She didn't get no ticket. You got a ticket. I want you arrested. I want this place shut down. And the Asian again, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Police show up. Say, let me speak to you outside. Hold on, I'm conducting my business. I'm having a conversation. That was the one police officer. Then he goes back to the Asian. I want you shut down. I want you arrested. You don't do this to no black queen. You don't disrespect no black queen. Another police show up. Or before the other police show up, he say, am I arrested? Am I under arrest? Police officer say, no, you ain't under arrest. Well, all right then. Because if I was, it was going to be a problem. Other police show up. Just 2 police officers and like maybe 7 Black Panthers and our sister. Other police like, you got to leave, get out. Come on, we need to holler at you outside. He turned to the Asian, he say, you called the police on me? And he say, no, I ain't called the police. I ain't called the police. Police officer say, hey, you're not wanted in here. Let's go. He said to the police, am I under arrest? He said, no, you're not under arrest. He said, but you're not wanted in here. Let's go. He said it the second time a little more firmly. Then he looked at the Asian, the Black Panther dude, looked at the Asian and said, "You want me to leave?" And the Asian said, "Yes, I want you to leave." He says, "All right, but I want you arrested." It says some other foolishness. And walked out. And he said, "Now I'm leaving, not because you making me leave, but I'm leaving because I'm ready to leave." No, you left because they told you to leave. See, we got to understand, show and tell, when you in kindergarten, it feels so good. It feels so lovely. Look at my new toy. But there comes a time when that show and tell ain't worth a damn. Because now we're on the battlefield. And you can't come with no weak ass bullshit of "I'm shutting you down, I want you arrested." You done said that many, many times before. And they done used to you saying it because they see you. But you don't do shit. They will do an act of aggression and your response is to talk. You can't talk your way out of something you behaved your way in. So now your demands have been reduced because you refuse to back your demand up with power. With power. Ain't nothing you gotta talk about. Ain't nothing you need to call them and give them a warning that, "Hey, look, I'm on my goddamn way." You don't need to do that. All you need to do is show up with the sister, and when they get on scene, put her out of the way. Make sure she can identify who the criminal is. Once that criminal is identified, go in there and beat his ass. That's all that need to be done. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. That act of aggression on a black woman that was done with ease because there's no man. There's no man that's going to come and put me in my place. You know how it is when you children and a boy do something to your sister and you learn about it. Sister say, "I'm going to tell my brother. I'm going to tell my brother." Why? Why she say, "I'm going to tell my brother"? Because my brother going to come and give me justice. My brother is going to rectify this shit. I'm going to tell my brother. Brother get the information. He come back. It's time to whoop ass. What you say to my sister? Mop. Sister standing there smiling. That's right. That's right. She's confident that her brother can get justice. See, this is the problem. We know how to talk it. We know how to deliver it amongst us. But to our enemies, we're weak. A damn piece of paper is stronger than us. And it ain't because you're weak by nature. You're taught to be weak and submissive in America because you gotta bow down to that cracker. You gotta bow down to that cracker. Yes, Massa. How's it going, Massa? The fuck? You let the enemies of God, the enemies of our people, put fear in us and you don't listen to the proper messages to get the fear out. It is unnatural for us to be filled with fear. Our God did not give us the spirit of fear, but of love and a sound mind. See, when you are fearful, you don't have a sound mind. And the enemy knows if I got to defeat you, which I have to in order for my progeny to live, I got to destroy your mind. You hear me? Listen, they got to destroy your mind. They got to break your will so they can dominate you. So you always be walking with your back bent over because you got that cracker riding your back. You got to break that shit. Throw the motherfucker off and black boot stomp that motherfucker into the damn ground. Show them that you are real, that you matter, because they think you don't matter. Oh, fuck that nigga. Yeah, we're going to do some experiments on them. Are they in pain? Fuck it. We don't give a damn. Just cut them. We ain't going to give them no anesthesia. We ain't going to treat them. Fuck them. Let's experiment on them. You should have enough of their bullshit. You should literally have it up to here with their bullshit. In the moment of decision, where you gotta act, don't punk, act, do. See, we're so used to being acted upon. Because if you don't act, they will act upon you. But you got to take your time. You got to redeem yourself. I'm not your nigga. I'm not your nigga. And you're going to respect me or you're going to pay a price. You got to speak the language that they understand. They understand pain and they understand profit and loss. You got to make it unprofitable for them. And we have not done that. They kill our people and we sue. And the families collects all these billions of dollars. When you put it together, billions of dollars have been paid out to black families for police killing. But that don't stop them from killing us. Why? Because it's still profitable. It is still profitable. They decreased your value and made you love it. Ain't that some shit? Decreased your value and made you love it. That's why you gotta wake up. And you gotta take back what is yours. And it starts with your life, your children's lives. The enemy is the enemy and shall always be the enemy. No matter where you are on the earth. No matter what your station is in life. The enemy is always your enemy. That enemy don't love you. That enemy don't want to see you successful. They hate the very idea that your life matters. They hate that very idea. Fuck the organization. They hate the idea. And then the fact that you got the nerve to even say Black Lives Matter. See, their hatred of you is their culture. And they're so wrapped in their culture, and you're so wrapped in their culture. That's why our God says, come out. But you so comfortable partying, snapping your fingers. See, if the more of our people thought like us, B1, this whole shit be different. It'd be totally different. And this is why we stay under the attack that we stay under. Because they don't want our people listening to us. When our first channel got to 4,000 subscribers, and every video that we put out, it was 4,000 people watching it. It may be 2,000 live, but then you come back, you see, the next day or two, you got 4,000 and so many people that done watched it. And if they wouldn't have fucked with us, we'd have been outstretched where we are. Because when they look at it, they say, okay, you got 4,000 people that subscribe to you, but you only have 400 or 500 people that watch and like. Then there shows a discrepancy. But when you got 4,000 plus subscribers, and then every video you got 4,000 plus watchers, 4,000 plus likes, they say, oh no, we gotta stop this nigga. We gotta cut the ability to get the message to the people. They gotta cut it. And that's what they went about doing and still do. Like I said, the first video that YouTube ever destroyed of mine, took down, it was talking about cutting the umbilical cord from the enemy and hooking it up to our God. They say, oh no, we're not having that. Cut that. You got to understand how important it is for you to wake up. For you to wake up and to be able to understand what's going on and to be able to articulate it properly. To articulate it properly. I want you to see that. I want you to understand that. Because this is who we are. We are the Creator's nation. We are the Creator's nation. We are the strongest people on the earth. And everybody on the earth look for us for their advancement. We are the flavor of the earth. Just imagine, if you took black people from America, what would they have? It would always be winter. And why would it always be winter? Because the enemies of God only can survive in the winter. They say winter is coming. That means death is coming. The battle is here. You got to make sure you do the right thing in this time of battle. And don't be afraid. Fear not. The Most High God is with us. As we always say, you kill the nigga in you, I'm going to kill the nigga in me. And our God will reign supreme. We are Black First. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Love you, family. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. When we whoop enough ass, everybody gonna get in line and do right. Love you, family.